Good morning guys. Welcome to Agri 5. Today I'm going to present to you about Republic Act 10816 or Farm Tourism Development Act of 2016. Without a further ado, let's proceed to my presentation. Republic Act number 10816 or Farm Tourism Development Act of 2016. Declaration of Policy. The state recognized the importance of agriculture in making available food and other products necessary to sustain and enhance human life, and in providing livelihood to major portion of population. The state further recognized that tourism, coupled with agriculture extension services, can disseminate the value of agriculture in economic and cultural development of the country, serve as catalyst for the development of agriculture and fishery communities, and provide additional income for farmers, farm workers, and fisherfolk. The state shall also seek to promote environment-friendly, efficient, and sustainable farm practices, provide alternative recreation facilities and farm tourism activities for families, students, and other clientele, and promote health and wellness with high-quality farm produce food. It's also to maximize the benefits that can be derived from agriculture and tourism combined. It is therefore the declared policy of the state to provide the policy and enhance environment for encouragement, development, and promotion of farm tourism in the country. Farm Tourism Strategic Action Plan. This is the plan where to put the farm tourism practices. There is hereby mandate the formulation and implementation of Farm Tourism Strategic Action Plan, herein referred to as the plan, will shall be comprehensive set of programs, projects, and activities for the growth of farm tourism in the country. The plan shall be integrated and be consistent with the National Tourism Development Plan. The plan shall cover, among others, the following areas of concern: investment, promotion, and financing, market research, trends, innovation, and information, accreditation of farm tourism camps, market promotion and development, agriculture and fishery research, development and extension, institutional and human resource development, and infrastructure support. It shall likewise define the rules and responsibilities of national government agency, local government units or LGU, from tourism operators, tour operators, educational institution, and other industry. And let's go to creation of Farm Tourism Development Board. In order in order to implement this policy, to ensure to attainment of these objectives of this act, there is hereby created the Farm Tourism Development Board, herein referred to as the board, will shall be attached to the Department of Tourism or DOT. The board shall formulate plans and programs for the development and promotion of farm tourism in the country, and shall set the overall direction for the implementation of the plan. The composition of the policy. The Farm Tourism Development Board shall be composed of the following: Secretary of Department of Tourism as chairperson, Secretary of DE as vice chairperson, Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry or DTI, the President of Educational Institution providing farm tourism programs to be identified by the DOT and ARI the DE. The President of National Farm Tourism Organization, the President of National Inbound Tour Operators Association, and lastly, the President of National Federation of Farmers Cooperatives. We also have Board of Secretariat. There shall be a board secretariat to be composed of the DOT Office of Tourism Development Planning, Research and Information Management, and other technical personnel of DOT. The DE and the DTI, as assigned by their respective respective secretaries. The Director of the Office of Tourism Development Planning, Research and Information Management shall head the board secretariat. The investment, promotion, financing, and incentives. The DOT, the DE, and the DTI shall develop programs linking stakeholders in the farm tourism industry, government financial institution (GFI), government-owned or controlled corporation, private banks, financial cooperatives, and other lending institutions to increase access to credit for farm tourism. One of that is the Land Bank of the Philippines, the Development Bank of the Philippines, the Small Business Corporation, and other government corporation and instrumentalities, providing financing program shall create lending window to cater to the development of the tourism camp and activities. Market research and information. The DOT Office of Tourism Development Planning, Research and Information Management, and the Agricultural Training Institute or ATI of the DA shall conduct researches and studies on farm tourism market trends and innovation, industry, manpower needs and development, sustainable agriculture practices and education, and other issues that may be identified by the board. The DOT and the DE shall collaborate and maintain a comprehensive farm tourism information system to assist the government in formulating the plans and programs on the farm tourism development and to enable industry stakeholders respond to the needs of the market. The information system shall contain information and statistics on farm tourism camps and activities, market researches, accessibility and available modes of transportation, publication and research materials, and other information as identified by the board. Accreditation of farm tourism camps. The DOT, the DA shall jointly promulgate and enforce the standards and guidelines on the accreditation of farm tourism camps. Accreditation shall be on a voluntary basis and shall be valid for 2 years. Accreditation may be suspended or revoked for any violation of the standards. Market promotion and development. The DOT and the Tourism Promotion Board, the DA and DTI, and LGU shall include farm tourism in their marketing and promotion programs. The support operators assist farm tourism operators and practitioners in the marketing and distribution of their products, and the link them with consumers, cooperative and organization, and retailers. Agriculture and Fishery Research Development Extension. Philippine Council of Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development of the Bureau of Agricultural Research shall include the technology needs of farm tourism camps in the research and development program in agriculture. aquatic, and natural resources, and shall disseminate such result of the DTI, the DE, and DOT. Other concerned government agency, farm tourism operators, and the practitioners, state university, and colleges, and private educational institution offering educational program on farm tourism development and organization engaged in farm tourism. In this, they disseminate farm tourism in schools, mga government agencies, something like that. The ATI, together with Cooperative Development Authority or CDA, SUC, educational and research institution, and other relevant government agencies, shall develop and implement programs for the adaptation of technologies approach for farm tourism, provide adequate training and agricultural extension service for farm tourism practitioners and operators, and strengthen farm tourism cooperatives and organizations. Institutional and human resource development. The DOT, the DE, and the DTI, the Department of Science and Technology or DOST, the Commission on Higher Education, CHED, the TESDA, the SUC, private educational research institution, and other private sector shall establish and implement institutional and human resource development program for farm tourism development, which shall include but not be limited to capacity of the building farm tourism operators to enable them to comply with the DOT, the ATI accreditation standard as primary secondary tourism enterprise, as extension services providers, and as technical vocational institution respectively. Technical vocational education and training for farm tourism industry practitioner include farm tourism camps to actively contribute to productivity and practice of good agricultural, animal husbandry, and manufacturing practices, compounds to food safety, health, hygiene, and sanitation standard, and adherence to hospitality management practices. Third, formulation of implementation of competency standard and training regulation for technical vocational and training for the farm tourism industry, and last, capability of building for LGUs in promotion, development, and sustainability of farm tourism camps and activities. Infrastructure support. The DPWH, the DOTC, the DE, and other infrastructure agencies shall include in their annual development plan and priority investment programs, infrastructure project, and transportation program to expand access to farm tourism camps. The DOT and the DE shall coordinate with their agency the infrastructure requirements of establishment and potential farm tourism camps. Implementing rules and regulation. This is where the rules and regulation established. The board and in consultation with concerned government agency, LGUs and their leagues, and farm tourism industry stakeholders shall issue the implementing rules and regulation with 90 days starting from effectivity of this act. That's all.